I wrote a 50 chapters ebook in just 15 days. And if you ever wanted to write one or want to write one, then this video is definitely for you. I have divided the video into 4 parts. The first one is the problem why you haven't started yet and why I hadn't started long ago. The second one is the journey which I followed to completely writing an ebook. Third one is the lessons which I learned and I would love to share with everyone watching the video. Fourth one is revealing the ebook, the final product which I made, and was it worth giving so many hours and so many days. So let's get into the video. So firstly, the problem is that we have never written any book, right? We have written so many articles in our schools, we have written answer to so many questions in exams, but we don't know how to write any book. Now this is the biggest problem. This is what you think, but this is not the biggest problem. The problem is why you haven't started yet, because you don't believe in yourself. You think that it's gonna be a difficult thing. But firstly, what we have to do is solve this problem, which I solved after thinking a lot, many times after watching so many YouTube videos, that I should at least try. I don't want to be a writer, I don't want to be an author, but I just wanted to try to do something new. As I've mentioned in so many of my videos, that learning new skills help you make new neuron connections in your brain, and that is what I am working right now in my vacations on myself, to make so many neuron connections to develop my brain. We as students consume a lot of information, a lot of data. मतलब हम content भी बहुत consume करते हैं, but we never ever thought of producing something. Why don't produce some information, produce some content? This is what we need to learn. Instead of just consuming a lot of information, try to convert that in some consolidated way that can work as your product. This is what I wanted to tell you, that you start. Now when you have started, now comes the journey of doing that. Now the first thing I had to think upon was an idea. After watching so many YouTube videos, what I got to know was that everyone is using Claude and ChatGPT for this, and I did the same. Now based on my YouTube content, I wanted to make something which is helpful to students, so I chose an idea among so many ideas which I got to write a book on science beyond textbook, 50 fascinating concepts explained easily. After title, the second step was to find the content for your book. Now again, moving to Claude and ChatGPT, I asked them to give me around 100 ideas which can be written in this book as chapters, and among those ideas then I chose 50 ones which I found very relatable and very beneficial to study for students. Now when title is decided and your chapters are decided, the next thing was to design the book, to design a layout for my chapters, how it should look, how can I include information so that it is easy to read and easy to understand. For that I used Canva. I didn't go for any template, I just took that blank page in the ratio of an ebook, and then I started to think how the layout of every chapter should look like. And after thinking that contents which I wanted there, for example the introduction or the science explanation and did you know Vali cheese and something like ponder over this, any question, I had so many things which I can include in a chapter. So after finalizing the design, the next thing was to get content. For that there are many sites, there is ResearchGate, Google Scholar, and the best one Claude and ChatGPT of course, which can give you content based on these sites. So with the help of all these things, I collected whole data which I wanted, the information which I wanted and everything, and then included them in the design layout. Another thing which I wanted to include in all the chapters was a visual representation of the science. For that I used ChatGPT, I explained the whole thing to it and it generated images for me, and then I included those images in each chapter so that it can be more relatable and visually appealing when you are reading the science behind everything. And the last step was to read the whole book myself, to review it. If there were any mistakes, I edited everything. If I didn't find anything suitable written or anything which was not related to what the topic is or how much compact I wanted it to be, I deleted those things and I added a few things. And another thing which I did while reviewing was to add index page, adding a message for the readers and about the author pages which are necessary for a book of course. And this is how I wrote a complete 50 chapters book in just 15 days. Now comes the third part of the video, which is the lessons which I learned. The first one I would say is you don't need to be perfect to start anything. I had never written an ebook, so for me it was something I was just trying out. Of course, if some good author reads my book, they will find a lot many mistakes that you should have done this, you should have done that, but I am not saying I'm perfect. I just wanted to give it a try and I tried it. Maybe in future if I write more books, I will be improving, of course. So just give a try before becoming perfect at anything, whatever you are thinking about. Second one is big goals become very easy when you break them into parts. अगर मैंने ऐसा सोचा होता कि I will write a complete book in one day or I will write so many things in it, that would have become very difficult for me to complete writing the book because that is something very exhausting. The best things I did was that I divided a chapter into many segments, which didn't make me to write a lot of theory, but I had to write small portions for every segment. Secondly, what I did was I gave myself the target of writing 5 chapters daily, not more than that. And if in any case I would write more chapters, that was a huge applause for myself. Third one is consistency beats motivation. I was consistent for 15 days. No doubt I was uploading my YouTube videos in those days as well, but I had a time slot for my ebook which was just for writing that book and just working on it. And I was consistent for 15 days to do that, and that is how I could complete writing this book. Fourth one, which I would say, is creating something teaches you more than consuming it. When you just see a lot of videos of how to write an ebook, how to sell an ebook, and you're just watching them, it will not give as much value to you until you sit and create one yourself, because the things you will learn while doing that is something which will stay with you forever. Now, after writing the book, when I was about to sell it, I had explored Gumroad, Super Profile, even Razorpay method. This is something which, no doubt, I learned how to do this from YouTube. But while exploring these things, I learned to know many things, that which one is beneficial for me and which is not. And these are the things which you get to know only when you create something yourself. And the fifth one is, finished is better than perfection. Now, the best thing which I feel for myself is that I started to write an ebook. I thought of writing it and I finished it. No doubt how many copies I can sell, how many customers I'll have, but I started something and I finished it. This gives a feeling of accomplishment to me, and that is something what you need to do. Stop overthinking, stop thinking in so many spheres, just start right now, because until and unless you will not start, you will never finish it. So now comes the last part, which is to reveal the product which I have made. You can see the cover page on the screen which says Science Beyond Textbooks. Basically, what is in there is 50 topics which are not explained in your academics, in your curriculum, but these are such fascinating questions which we encounter every day in our life, and we sometimes think of the reasons behind them. The questions can be such as why your blood is red, why do we have goosebumps, why do we dream, how do trees communicate with each other. Of course, there can be something which they are telling to each other. Right? All such questions are answered in this book, and if you want to know answer to such 50 questions, then there is a special offer for every viewer. You just have to click on the link given in the description box to get this book in just for ₹99. So start reading right now. So that's it for today. I hope you find this video a little bit motivating for you to start writing your dream ebook right now from today. If you like the video, then like karo. Tell me in comments what are you thinking to write about, what is your potential field in which you want to write an ebook, and do subscribe the channel, because that is how you will get more of my videos to see. So that's it for today. I hope you find this video helpful. See you in the next video. Bye bye.